My name's Jake Keys. I'm with Skydance Brewing Company here in Oklahoma City, and this is What the L's Beer of the Week. Today we're drinking Fancy Dance, our New England IPA. This is our flagship beer. It's just a hazy IPA, 6.8% ABV, made with Citra, Mosaic, and somewhat of a new hop, Brew One. So as you can see, super hazy, juicy, great mouthfeel, citrus, tropical fruit, specifically pineapple, and this is the one that basically built the new brewery for us. You can get Fancy Dance at most liquor stores, even a lot of convenience stores such as On-Q's, Walmart's, Reese's, stuff like that. You'll usually find it on draft. If you're in the Tulsa area, you can usually find it at Roosevelt's. And if your favorite store doesn't have it already, tell them you want it, they can get it. It's not super bitter. It's more of a soft mouthfeel, typical juicy, hazy IPA. I think Fancy Dance became our #1 seller because we came out with it at a time when New England hazy IPAs were just all the rave, still are. And I think that's just the most popular beer style, and it's our passion. It's what we're all about. It's the beer styles I love, and so I think it just really comes through in the end product. This is What the L's Beer of the Week, Fancy Dance Hazy IPA. Cheers. So what you're looking at here at Skydance Brewing Company is the culmination of a dream that me and my dad had going back since I was a kid. I learned how to brew with my dad when I was little. We dreamed for years about opening a brewery. Unfortunately, he's not able to be here with us now, but we finally did it. We finally have our own spot. Before this, 2.5 years actually at the Brewers Union, brewing in a co-op brewery just to get the name out, get the beer out there. And through COVID, through those 2.5 years at the Brewers Union, we finally found a spot, finally finished construction, and we have a tap room here in downtown Oklahoma City that we're just super proud of. We're located at 1 Northeast 7th Street in Automobile Alley. So if you're familiar with Prairie, OKC, we are just a block south. We're actually just neighbors with them. As far as the specific building location, we have a great spot. We've got a really cool patio space outside with a fire pit, lots of seating out there, garage doors that open up from the tap room that go out to the patio, 2 different lounges inside, one downstairs that's more of like a living room feel with a big screen TV. And then we have what we call the Eagle's Nest, which is our lounge upstairs. Really went after that cigar lounge feel, relaxed, kind of my man cave type thing. So we have a big screen TV up there with a good view of the brewery overhead. So, and then downtown is just the perfect spot for us. We've got the parlor across the street with food. People bring food over from across the street. Lots of other breweries in the area, so we get a lot of people just kind of bouncing around from brewery to brewery. And what's good about us downtown is that each brewery down here sort of has their own niche. Ours is IPAs. If you like stouts, you go to Prairie. There's other breweries that have their own niche, and so you can come down here and hit all the breweries and get something different every time. Yeah, so we brew in a 15-barrel brew system from Alpha, and then we have a canning line from Alpha. So right now we brew most of these one-off IPAs that we do every week. We're brewing those in 15-barrel tanks. And then Fancy Dance, Mosquito Hawk, Res Dog, the core beers that go out the distro, those are going into 30-barrel tanks. So we're only 4 months in. We're already kind of at capacity back there. Every tank is full, so it's maybe time to bring in some even bigger tanks. What's great about what we're doing here at Skydance is we're leaning into our passion, which is these IPAs. And so what we've started doing is releasing a new beer, new can release every single Friday, or that's the goal. And 90% of those are IPAs, usually a double IPA. We recently did a triple IPA. We've got some West Coast IPAs coming up. So that's mainly what people look forward to here is those Friday releases. Every Thursday night, though, we have an acoustic night. We have a guy that comes in. He'll be on the patio when it's nice outside, and that's drawing a really nice crowd. So we're just really developing a place that you have to come to if you love IPAs. You have to come here if you like seeing something new every week, and if you like to relax and chill, this is a spot for you. So a quick interesting story that pertains specifically to Mr. Gilbert here is that when I was just a home brewer and I had a booth at the Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival, Tom came to me and said, "Hey, when you get serious, let me know." and I thought I was serious. I was going to open a brewery. And so I brewed a beer immediately after that. It was a West Coast double IPA, extremely hoppy, just maxed out with hops. We called it Dead Serious. And my goal was to package that beer and send it to Tom's office. And we never got to brew it up to this point, but next month we're releasing Dead Serious here, and we will definitely be sending it into distro up into the Tulsa area.